Testing, 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 testing. It's me, it's me, it's me. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. That's a good song. She's good at singing, man. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the live stream. Yeah. I'm gonna wear this and pretend that I'm listening to something. Yeah, even though I'm not. Literally, I'm not, but we're gonna pretend like we are. Okay. I'm gonna send this link in the Discord. In the Discord? 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 Okay, wait. Let me send it. I made a stupid short because I was like, maybe I have to make more shorts, even though this is definitely not the type of short that I should be making. So I'm gonna post that. I'm live. If you don't come, you're fake. If you don't come, you fake. I'm live. Yeah, yeah. Ooh. Guys, I need to make money. That's what today's live's about. We're gonna make money today, baby. It shouldn't be this hard to make money. It should be easy to make money. It is easy to make money. Boo, boo, boo. Okay, I'm live. Hooray. What's up, corn dog? Welcome to the live stream. I just posted a short. It's ridiculous. It's a ridiculous video. I'm sorry. I'm just promoting some stuff. I need $100,000 now. I'm trying to get $1 million. Let's get $1 million. What is the quickest way to get $1 million? Now. What is the quickest? Okay. I'm going to share my screen. We're already starting. We're already starting, and we're already going to open my document that I have. Okay? I thought maybe we would do another stream where we look into the Epstein files. I don't know why my hair is like this. I'm not. I don't care. I'm sorry. Remember how I was going to do another stream on the Epstein files? I was like, what's the point of this? What's the grand scheme of what we're doing? I'm trying to make money, okay? I don't know. I kind of got bored of looking through the Epstein files, and I started getting to a point where I was like, how can I make money off of the creepy people in the Epstein files? And I thought that's probably not a good thing to do or whatever. What's up, Damani? Finally. Hooray, you're back, Damani. Damani is back again. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, guys, today we are doing something called How to Make $1 Million ASAP. I already have a document. I don't have anything on said document. But we're going to try to make... Do you see the title of my document? It's called How to Make $1 Million ASAP. Okay? So, I don't know how. If I did, I would have had $1 million. No cap, thank you. Kaylana, I forgot about that. Yeah, so I'm like, okay, there's going to be, let's start with this. Why are we trying to make $1 million ASAP? One, for me, to buy a house. I simply would like to buy a house. I feel as if I'm equipped enough that I would like to buy a house and not work a job I don't like doing every day. I want to enjoy my life, okay? But basically it's to buy a house. Now, I get that you don't need $1 million cash to buy a house. I get it. but you either need you either need a million, you either need you either need $1 million cash, or you need a way to make X, Y, and Z a month for X, Y, and Z years to be able to afford a house that is to your liking in an area of your liking. Okay? I know this is very complicated. I'm not gonna go. I get that you can move to the woods. You can do this. Like, why don't you move to Georgia? Why don't you move to Florida if you love Orlando so much? I get it. Trust me, I battle with this every day. I would like to live in the woods. I would like to move out of New York, honestly. I would like to live in Florida, actually. Well, anywhere. But, like, Orlando. Yeah, I would go see Mickey Mouse and lick his face. Oh, that sounds bad. Whatever. Okay. You don't think I've thought of that? Yeah, I've thought about that, but I can't. I can't for reasons that there's no point in even discussing, because 1, I don't want to get into my personal life. 2, trust me, I think about it every day, every waking second. 3, sorry, I don't know. Yeah. So anyway, moving on. How to make $1 million? Start with 2 million. Wow. Oh yeah, that's how to make $1 million. Start with 2 million. That's a good idea. Yeah, if I only had 2 million to start with, that would be great. Oh, that's crazy. I had no idea what this live was about whenever I said I need $100,000 now. I thought that's what you said. I thought that's why you said it. But anyway, move to Jacksonville. Let's go. Get 25,000 guys to give you $40 each. Okay, now you're getting somewhere, Wally. Now you are getting somewhere, okay? To buy a house and not work a job I don't like doing every day. Why? Okay, so people are going to say, why? Why? Is it that, like, I'm not trying to buy a house, I'm not trying to buy stupid bags, or, I mean, eventually, after I pay the house, then I'll probably be like, I wish I had another million. I'm not trying to buy stupid bags or afford private school for my dogs, okay? I just would like a house. And I get that it's like, well, you can buy a house and not have $1 million. Like, if you just put $100,000 or $200,000 down, or 300, whatever, you could do it. And it's like, yeah, but then I'll have to pay like $15,000 a month, and I can't pay $15,000 a month. I don't get $15,000 a month. You see where I'm at? So either I gotta make more money a month or make a bunch of money at once, okay? And for me, I'm too scared about making that much money every month, because I'm afraid that something's gonna happen, or da-da-da-da. So we're just gonna make it all at once. We're gonna make $1 million ASAP all at once. I don't know. I didn't need to add this bullet. I don't think this helps for anyone that's not in this chat. But okay, fine. Why? It's my house, not work job I don't like doing every day. Things I will not do to make $1 million. Okay? This is important, because people are going to be like, oh, just do that, just do this, just do that. Things I will not do to make $1 million. Anything blatantly I have to include blatantly illegal. Anything illegal. I'm not selling things, you know. I just don't. I'm not going to jail. It's not worth going to jail for, okay? Sell 1 million Kayla Cauldron hats at $1 each. Now, that's very hard to do. That's not all why I said it. You didn't even say any words between when I came in and when I wrote that. Oh! I thought maybe you got the notification that I was live and saw the title of the live or something. So, anyway. But that's funny. That's where, you know, maybe we need to make money. Maybe it's meant for us to make money. The 25,000 guys at $4 each is actually really doable. It would be type of stuff, but I don't even care about the negative stigma on that anymore. It would be, yeah. 25,000? That's a lot of people. Sell them for $10. I'll buy them. Okay. Kayla's realizing she needs to be self-employed. I used to be self-employed. It was fine. It was good. How are there more people typing in the chat? Like, there are more people in the chat than it says that there are in my, like, on the live, which makes no sense. Sorry. Um, I posted the craziest short. I don't know why I posted that short. Okay. So we have things I will not do to make a million. Anything illegal. What else will I not do to make a million? I guess that's really it. Like, I just don't really want to do anything illegal? Question mark. What do you guys think? What are things... Here, let's ask ChatGPT. This is... Okay. What are things one should absolutely not do for... Oh, I'm not gonna gamble. Not gambling the money. Not gambling the money I already have. These are great answers from me. Also think about this. You sell 4,000 items at $250 profit a piece, you get to $1 million. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good. Irreversible harm to others. Violent crime. Oh my god. How would driving... How would that make me money? Framing someone for a crime? Permanent damage to your own life. Felonies that permanently limit employment. Public actions that ruin your reputation. Pub actions that... Okay, that's destroying your health. Long-term brain damage. Long-term brain damage for a stunt. Betraying family or loved ones in ways that cannot be repaired. I thought these were given. Freedom? Long prison sentence. Becoming permanently dependent on something harmful. Signing contracts that give away core rights. Permanent health damage. High risk of... Oh my god. Lying in a way that destroys someone innocent. Cheating on a spouse. Betrayal. This is insane. A practical reality check. It's like, by the way, even if you do make $1 million, after taxes, you're only looking at $600,000 to $700,000. Invested wisely, it can improve your life. Mismanaged, it can disappear in 5 to 10 years. So the real question becomes, would I permanently trade health, freedom, reputation, or relationships for something that might only change my financial life temporarily? Okay. If you were to suggest the quickest way to make 1 million that is not illegal, what would it be? What would it be? Tell me. Tell me, ChatGPT. If the requirement is legal, realistic, as fast as possible, repeatable, not lottery luck, then the answer is almost never get a job and save. Oh my god, it's so right for that. It is so right for that. Seriously. 8,000 items. Investments are another word for gamble. You already got that, so don't worry about any brain damage. Oh my god. If your memberships are $2.99 or $36 a year, that's pretty close if you sell 25,000 memberships. That is very hard to do, considering there are 7 people in this live stream right now. I feel like this page is giving you the wrong advice. What do you mean this page? This page is ChatGPT. But yeah, I mean, it's probably not giving me the... I just would like to see where we go. I just want a little bit of a brain boost here. Build and sell a business fastest realistic route. Equity scales exponentially. Niche e-commerce brand, B2B service agency, software tool, high margin consulting firm. If you build something making $30,000 to $50,000 a month profit, sell it at 3 to 5 earnings. Okay, honestly, like, I don't care about exiting. Like, if I'm making this much month of profit, like, or this much profit a month and I enjoy making it, like, I'll do it. I'll run it. I don't need to exit and take the 1 million as long as I could pay the mortgage. You see what I'm getting at? A high income skill and aggressive saving. Yeah, I don't have a high income skill. Specialized medical fields, top tier law, quant finance, AI, software engineering, enterprise sales. Maybe I could get into sales, but I don't know. With the time frame that we have here, I don't know. Make a short about selling full year memberships, then boost the post over and over. I guess. I don't know if anyone would care about purchasing a membership to someone's channel that they've only seen one short to. I feel like the only people that really buy memberships to the channel, unless the membership is like, I can teach you how to make money on your business, or I can teach you how to retire. Like, those types of people that base their whole channels on, like, this is going to improve your life. You have to pay this small fee, and then your life will be improved. You know what I mean? It's kind of hard. But, okay, maybe. We'll think about it. Real estate with leverage. Now, this is risky because it's like, I literally... The whole point of me making this money is to buy real estate. I'm not gonna... I don't have time... Oh, sorry. You could barely see... I'm zooming in so much that I'm assuming that people can see what I'm referring to, and literally no one can see what I'm referring to. Okay. I don't have time to buy a property and rent it out and flip it and this and this. Like, I'm trying to... Okay, commission-based sales, sure, I guess. Start something in a rapid growth sector. AI automation for business, cybersecurity, personal brand monetization. What doesn't get you there fast? Day trading, most lose. Drop shipping without differentiation, lottery gambling, get rich quick courses, meme coins. Aw, come on. If I had to pick one fastest route, I would build a high margin B2B AI. Oh, of course you would. Of course you would build. How am I going to build that? Do you think I know how to build anything? Build a high margin B2B AI automation agency. Get to 40K month profit and either keep compounding or sell. Bro, what the heck? Okay, fine. Forget about a million. Forget about a million. I just want 500K. Is that hard? 500,000 to make this in a few months. I don't want to do anything illegal. You can even think of funny, out-of-the-box things that may, to some, would be morally wrong. Making $500,000 in a few months legally is possible, but it requires one of three things. You already control leverage, audience, capital, rare skill, connections, or you sell something very high ticket very fast, or you take serious financial risks, still legal but not safe. There isn't a hidden button, but there are unconventional angles. Below are realistic and some creatively aggressive but legal paths. I don't know. This is kind of... AI sucks. You don't build anything. You connect people and take 5 to 15%. Oh, you don't build anything. You connect people and take... That's great. You know, I actually thought about that. Because I actually said this the other day. When I was looking for poets to hire, don't ask. I was like Googling like poets to hire, like poets, typewriter, you know? And I looked online and I Googled it and I see these sponsored, like the top, you know, website is like haikuist.com or something. And it's like these people are promoting this website and they're connecting people who are looking for poets with typewriters to the poets with the typewriters. And they have poets with typewriters in every major city. Now, do I think that they're paying the poets with the typewriters as much as they're getting? No. I don't even think they're giving these people maybe 50%. I don't even know if they're giving them 50%. Like, they have some expenses. Like, they have people like as inside sales people that call you once they get an inquiry in online and yada yada yada. But it's very interesting, the B2B deal broker, because like once you have it down to a practice where you've done the Google ads properly, where you rank like the top and people are constantly reaching out for like poets in DC, or poets in like poets for hire for weddings in New York City, or you know, like typewriter, like whatever it is, all of those people that are searching those things, they have targeted Google ads to make sure that those searchers get to their site. And then after that, they have an inside salesperson that reaches out to you with like the whole pamphlet. Like, they have the marketing materials that they definitely send the same marketing material. They definitely send the same email template. They go on one 15-minute call with you. They drop the invoice, because anyone that's just like looking for like a poet for an event, they're either a corporate event that definitely wants a poet for their event, or, and this could be other people for their event. This could be other things, not just poets, okay? So maybe I do B2B. Here's an idea. I do B2B. Instead of poets, we do princesses. Actually, no, because we don't get the corporate money for that. Because, like, no corporate company is going to hire a princess. I was just trying to think of something that I could do, you know, like show up as a Disney princess to someone's children's birthday party and, like, charge $1,000 for the event and, you know, and eventually hire, like, other people to do it. So, like, hire my friends or hire people that are like interested in acting careers and pay them like $250 for like 2 hours or whatever, and then I take like $600 or something for doing all the work of setting up the company. Anyway, that is something that I've thought of. I just don't know. I don't really have like a specialty, and it would be, there are some startup costs associated, or maybe not costs, but there are like startup, like a lot of work up front where you have to find people in each major city, unless you just start small with like the city that you're in and you start doing it. I'm suddenly very stressed out. Why are you stressed out? Ideas. B2B. Wait, what was it called? Wait, what happened? B2B deal broker. That's what they're called. B2B deal broker. Think poets, but something desirable for corporate events, because corporate events, they have that money. Corporate events or weddings, because they also have that money, or rich people stuff, and something that's not already highly saturated. Even look at recent trends or upcoming trends of weddings to find this. Okay, that's like could be good. I think that I would have to work with someone on that, because my mind is racing and have an urgency to make $1 million now. This is what I think of every day. This is my day-to-day. I'm always thinking of making the money. But I think about a lot of ideas, and then I don't. It's very hard to actually put them into action. When you don't like when you don't have an idea that you're like, yes, this is gonna work, definitely. That's, you know, the issue. Flip a business instead of building one. Undervalued small business, boring service companies, distressed e-commerce brands. Improve marketing, pricing systems, sell within 6 to 12 months. Private equity loves boring but profitable. If you can increase profit by $200,000 a year and sell it at 3 to 4 multiple, you can extract $500K. So, okay, flip a business. It depends. Like, how are we gonna buy the business? I can write this one. I feel less intrigued with, because I feel like if you have to buy the business, that's risky. You're putting your money on the line. But maybe that's what I need. Maybe if it's like, I just spent $50,000, this has to work. Maybe that's the motivation that's like necessary. Because if you have no money on the line, what are you gonna, like, why would you even try if there's nothing, you know what I mean? Flip a business instead of building one. Flip a business, find undervalued small business. But it's like, why would you find an undervalued small business? Why don't you just make your own undervalued small business? How big could a small business be? I guess I'm not familiar. I wish I was. I guess I could be. I guess I could. I really could. If my goal was to be an entrepreneur and like find all of these cool ways to make money, then I should probably like set up time. It's just so incredibly hard when you have a day job, and then on top of that you're trying to live stream after work, and then on top of that you're trying to like also exercise-ish sometimes, clean your house, you know, try to buy a house, and then like you're getting evicted, kicked out of your house, you know, it's just a lot. Create and sell a high ticket offer fast. Wait, what? Instead of selling $50 products, Oh my God. That's big. That's crazy. 25,000 consulting package, 50K transformation programs, 100,000 done for you business builds. Oh, hell no. I'm not doing that. It's morally gray only if you oversell. Yeah, who the hell isn't overselling? Like, there is no transformation program worth $50,000 unless you are like extremely skilled at whatever you do, or have built and worked on this program and have done it multiple, like, over and over, and improved businesses or whatever it is. Like, there is no way. I am way too far off from that. But anyway, 50K, you could start a pizzeria. I won the lottery once. Leverage option trading is quick. We're getting hair part to the side version of Kayla tonight. Very rare. I didn't even notice that I was doing that. But yes, we are. I guess I am. It's like not. It's like half. It's like wah wah. I'm like Charlie Brown's shirt. I'm like zigzag. Okay, wait. Wait, no, I should do it, I guess. Wait, is that too much? Whatever. This is like the wrong part. It's supposed to be this way, I think. I don't know. I never really do. Oh, man, now it's going back. Stay. Okay. Serious idea. Guys don't know how to approach women as much now and don't know how to handle X or get to the point of X with a girl. Make it ethical. Hiring girls who have practiced dates virtually. I don't know. I could see how that would go completely haywire. Can't you see people being like, this is a practice date, and then they just like take their you know what out. If you keep participating in live streams, your communication will come way up. Just put in the work. When I got my winnings, I immediately bought a big house and proceeded to party for the next 2 years. Lost everything. I can't tell if you're serious or not. Do you still have your house, or did you not pay it off? Raise capital and take a promote. Real estate syndicators do this. Example, raise $5 million from investors. Take 10% equity from refinance or sell within months. Your personal take can be 500K. Wait, what? I don't even know what that means. Go viral with monetization engine ready. Not become an influencer. Instead, create controversy-driven content. Build massive attention quickly. Funnel to high ticket backend. Attention is currency. If monetized correctly, it scales insanely fast. Reputation trade-offs. I feel like I'm gonna copy and paste this. Not sure what this means, but what was it? Go viral. Monetization engine ready? Question mark, question mark. We'll look into that. Out of the box, legal but aggressive. Since you said funny, morally gray, auction a strange personal experience. Wait, what if I do this? I just thought of a random idea. Okay? I like organizing people's homes. Do I? I don't know. Not really. I like organizing my own home and going through random stuff. What if I start by volunteering with people's estates to sell their stuff? Except I live stream the entire process, so it's not in my own house and my own stuff. I don't know. This kind of seems stupid. Like, I kind of, like, you know what I mean? Like, why don't we do an estate sale online? Estate sales online, like eBay, live stream, or, you know, those live streams on websites where you buy stuff. And I take a cut of the sales. But instead of, like, but try to find a way to, like, undercut. Is it called undercut, where you get but take less than a traditional estate house, or whatever they're called, estate company, because you are making content with it as well. It could be fun and a unique viewing experience to see what people like leave behind or just don't want or collect, you know, question mark. Or sometimes they may have something worth a lot in their house, and that could be cool. I don't know. I'm just thinking. I'm just having ideas, okay? I feel like you could use this platform to get you there, Wally said. Hello, my friend. Oh, yeah, you could live stream from the estate until everything is sold. That would be crazy. I would just, like, not sleep and be like, out of the box, legal. Oh, yeah, I already read that. Auction a... Wait. I think this is where I got the idea from, but now I'm kind of concerned and confused. This says, out of the box, legal but aggressive. Since you said funny, morally gray, auction a strange personal experience. Dinner, brand partnership stunt. What's a strange personal experience? That seems unsafe. Doesn't that seem like, oh yeah, paint pottery with me? Like that would just go well. Public 90-day challenge with sponsors backing you. See, that's cool because like they have the people that are Red Bull sponsors or whatever they are, and they like climb buildings or jump out of airplanes and stuff like that. But who is gonna bite on a 90-day challenge? Like, what would they be backing? They're not gonna, what are they gonna give me $10,000 to do something? Wait a second. Do we reach out? No, because it's like, then it has to, like, you have to align with their brand. And there's only so many, like, sponsorships you can take. You know what I mean? Like, you can't take that many. And a brand's gonna want you to be big time. They're not gonna want you to be like a paranormal YouTuber. You know what I mean? Build a viral social experiment and monetize it. See, I wanted to do that. I had an idea for a viral social experiment. But here's an idea. Look into viral social experiment, but monetize it. How do you monetize it? Like, I've thought about trying a viral social experiment of some way and just, like, pushing for it. But how do you... I don't know. I have to look into that. Selling name rights to something extreme? Legal, obviously. I don't know what that means either. If someone without capital audience rare work network tries to make $500K in 3 months, the probability is very low. Fast money requires leverage, risk, or existing advantage. There's no purely comfortable way to compress time that aggressively. Yes, there is. There are ways. You just have to... People don't put in the effort. People have day-to-day lives. It is hard enough to get people to work out for 8 minutes ab workout a day. I know this because I've been trying to do an 8-minute ab workout a day, and I have been delaying every day. I've been like, I do not want to do this. I do not want to do this. It is hard when you have life, you know? Life's demands. You don't want to do that. What's up from Brazil? What's up from Brazil? You know what I mean? I don't like this. I feel like I wear Vans. She was a skater boy. She said, see you later, boy. She wasn't good enough for her. Okay. If you want something tailored and realistic, tell me what you're good at, how much starting capital you have, your network strength, your risk tolerance, and I'll design the fastest legal strategy. No. Well, okay, fine. I was about to just say no. Okay. Instead, I just went through what you told me, and I copied and pasted some of those things. I will tell you what intrigued me and my thoughts on them. Then you give me more info. Thanks. Moving on. Copy paste. How about this? We're just going to copy and paste just off the bat. We're not going to give it oh, I make this much money, I have this much money I want to spend, this is my risk tolerance. No. Let's let it let's take whatever bounced off of my subconscious, not subconscious, but like, this is the realest me that you can get. After everything that it said, I'm taking the ideas that it told me and I'm narrowing it down because I think that this is the best way to find. It's probably not, but okay, just shut up, it's fine. I love this direction. What the heck? How does it know me? This is the first idea you mentioned that actually matches your personality. Organizing, sorting, discovering, hitting value, and has real leverage potential. Let's break this down properly. First, what leverage means since you flagged it. Leverage equals using systems, audience, money, or other people's assets to multiply your output without multiplying your time. Wow, I didn't know you could do that. Whoa. Okay, capital leverage, using other people's money. Labor leverage, using other people's work. Code leverage, software scales infinitely. Media leverage, content reaches millions at once. Your estate live stream idea uses other people's assets, their stuff. Media leverage, live stream audience. Marketplace leverage, eBay, whatnot, etc. Eventually, labor leverage, a small team. That's promising. Your estate live stream idea, let's stress test it. You said organize estates, sell their stuff, live stream, and take a lower percent than traditional estate companies, make it entertaining. This is actually strong if done right. You're combining estate liquidation, content creation, live commerce, treasure hunt psychology. That mix is not saturated yet in a polished, brandable way. Why this could work. Estate companies are boring. Traditional estate liquidators take 30 to 50%, do local sales, zero personality, no brand. You could position as modern, transparent, entertaining estate clearouts. That's different. And we can give goddamn dang stories. We can be like, Kayla said donation goals in your live streams once you achieved it last time. I really should. Shut up, you're making me crazy. But seriously, like, and then eventually we could have other people, you could scale it and have other live streamers in other cities be part of this company, take a certain percentage of the percentage. You know, they do the live streams, they take the percentage of the whatever. You see what I'm saying? They live stream it. Oh wait, no, what I was gonna say is it's not just being in a estate sale, getting in, getting out. This is adding personality to it. This is not just selling your your grandparents, your parents' stuff, in an estate sale that some people come in. This is live streaming it to the world to see and give the story behind the items. All of those items were personally crafted and chosen by your parent or grandparent or deceased loved whatever, and you might feel very guilty just throwing it away, or sorry to spit, or selling it for like $20 at an estate sale that no one gets to see it. Yes, that one person will love it forever, but how cool would it be if you could live stream it to the public? Nightbot over here trying to sell memberships and Kayla streaming, how do I make money? Well, that's that's a little robot guy that I have doing that for me. A robot guy. That's my robot guy. That's my robot guy. Yeah, how do I make money? So, live commerce is growing. Platforms like Whatnot, TikTok Shop, eBay Live. People love watching storage unit flips, thrift flips, antique reveals. Found this in Grandma's Attic. You're tapping into that same dopamine. The real question, how do you monetize properly? If you just take 20 to 30% commission, you'll cap yourself. You need layered monetization. Commission on sales, platform revenue, content monetization. Today's estate sale sponsored by Premium Items Strategy. If you discover jewelry, rare collectibles, art, you run premium auctions with marketing push. How you scale to real money. Here's what leverage comes in. You don't stay one person cleaning houses. You become a branded estate media liquidation company. You hire organizers. You become the on-camera personality. Multiply estates per month. Franchise or expand to cities. Now it becomes a machine. Oh my God. Ooh, I'm gonna be rich. Small estate average resale value, 20K to 80K. Your commission at 30% on 50K estate, 15,000. Oh my God, that's a big estate though. Do we think it's that expensive? Do we think? I don't know. I've gone to some estate sales and these are nice houses and it doesn't look like it's that much money. Risk you need to think about: family disputes, legal permissions for filming, privacy issues, security if valuables are shown live, logistics, shipping nightmare. Now, about your other ideas. B2B deal broker for corporate events. Did I say that? Oh, this only works if you already know event planners. You can source something truly unique. Example angles: AR generated immersive wedding experiences, high-end interactive art installations, ultra rare experiential performers. Yes, that's what I'm thinking of. Ultra rare experiential performers. Flip a business. This requires capital, access to deals, strong operational. Not, I don't think flip a business. It's like, I don't really have that much interest in flipping the business. Monetization engine ready. That means before you go viral, you already know what you're selling, how you're capturing emails, where traffic is going, how you convert viewers to revenue. Your estate live stream idea is interesting, but here's what matters. Are you comfortable on camera? Yes! Are you good at storytelling? Yes! Okay, handling emotional family situations? I'm working on it. Detail oriented with logistics? I'm working on it. If you want, I can design a lean version and test with almost no risk, or map how you structure this to hit 500K a year potential, or stress test whether this is a fun idea or okay. Here's the thing. Can't I start off by being like, I'll do it for free, literally free. Besides, I can just make content and live stream in your house the whole time. The whole time. Like, that's the benefit of using me, right? I'll come in your house, I'll list things online, I'll live stream it. I mean, that seems like okay, but fine. Maybe we just get our first thing going. Or I only take like 10%? I don't know, I'm trying to think. And then from there, we have an example. We maybe have a bigger audience. We figure out the best ways to run eBay and whatnot. But what's the issue here? And will I sell everything if I'm not an auction house? Because, or not auction house, but if I'm not an estate house thing. Like, how do, I don't know. You know what I mean? Would that work? Let's see. 20 times 50K estate sales is 1 million. Yes, you're right. But that would be like, I only take a certain percentage of that. The biggest risk, legal and trust. Even if you're doing it for free, you're handing people these property, entering private homes, potentially selling valuables, broadcasting their belongings to the internet. That's liability territory. You must have written permission to film, written agreement to sell, clear commission structure, even if $0 at first, insurance, at least basic liability. Otherwise, missing ring becomes your fault, a family dispute becomes your problem, a buyer claims fraud, you're exposed. Filming in someone else's house is sensitive. Estates often involve death, divorce, bankruptcy, family conflict. You can't treat it like a fun treasure hunt TV. Damn it, that's what I was gonna, exactly how I was gonna treat it. That's exactly how I was gonna treat it. I was literally like, this is gonna be, I'm gonna be on a TV, I'm gonna have an HGTV show. Or I'll be on the next Pawn Stars, except look at this dead person stuff. That's exactly how I was gonna do it. Damn it. Will you actually sell everything? No. Even professional estate companies don't sell everything. Here's typically what happens. 20% of items equals 80% of value. Mid-tier items move slowly. Low-value stuff becomes donation or junk. Your real job is to identify what's worth selling online. Batch low-value items. Avoid drowning in $5. I don't know. This seems like a lot of work when I could probably be doing less work. You're literally overthinking it at this point. Now your next question is how to get clients or client referrals, even if it's just passing business cards or retirement homes or hospitals. I know, but I don't know. I always do this. I think of a good idea and I'm like, I don't know. Logistically, like, it has to be perfect for some reason, and I don't think it's perfect. Well, it doesn't have to be perfect. Nothing's ever going to be perfect, but you know what I mean? It's hard. As you earn $1, realize how you double it in an ever-increasing way with more healing breath. Yes, Keith! Yes. Yes, Keith. Uh-oh, I just shut my heater off. Okay, this is interesting. The real hidden issue, the hardest part isn't filming, pricing correctly, managing shipping, handling returns. No one's returning. No return policy. Smart way to start. Low-risk test. Start with one person you know. Film a limited pilot episode. Only sell 20 to 40 curated items. Track time spent, revenue, audience growth, stress level. Treat it like an experiment, not a launch. How you actually turn this into a business, build audience, build trust, show results, raise commission, hire help, expand. If you can consistently turn 30K estates into 45K outcomes because of broader online reach, you justify your cut. You said you love organizing and going through stuff. Do you love negotiating, customer service, dealing with upset buyers, packing fragile items for hours? Okay, ChatGPT, because that's 70% of this business. All right, all right, all right. All right, calm down. This idea is more viable than most quick money ideas. Realistic to test cheaply, scalable if branded well, not fast money. It's a 1 to 2 year play to become serious income, not a 3-month 500K sprint. If you want, I can now help you name and brand this concept. No, I don't need you to do that. I don't need you to do all that, to be honest. So anyway, what do you guys think? Do we like this one or do we like this one? So that's one. To be honest, to be completely honest, the B2B deal broker is... Okay, let's think of ideas. Let's move on from this for now. Okay? I'm thinking of the B2B deal broker because I hired a poet, someone who uses a typewriter and prints out poems for events, basically, like weddings or corporate events. They're charging like $1,000 or more for 2 hours of the event. 2 hours for the event. I imagine the poet isn't getting $1,000. Maybe $250. The rest goes to this company who all they have is a website, marketing materials, parentheses, barely any, like 3 PDFs. I make more marketing material. Okay, it doesn't matter. What else do they have? Like 1 inside sales rep that called me for 10 minutes and barely replies to emails. What else do they have? And I guess the network of people based in different cities. However, when I asked if they have poets in Baltimore, they said they have 3. So, a major city